Senator, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's been a wild ride. And as you said, our Democratic colleagues across the aisle want to make rules for everybody else in Virginia. This was but one example saying you can't do these things, except if you're a legislator and you're elected, then we need to have different rules for us. We argued that, and they, I think, have backed down from that position. But the fact that it was even advanced shows how they view everything. We should not have to be under the same rules that everybody else in Virginia has to live by.
Absolutely. And I just want to get your sense of the current political environment. I mean, we went from Governor Youngkin, who was taking your state in the right direction, to a communist CIA, turncoat, who's now raising your taxes, trying to block people under the age of 21, including legal adults, from transporting firearms, to now this new bill and everything else that we just discussed. What do you make of it, and how did we get here?
I don't even know where to start. It's new taxes. They're taxing ammunition. They're taxing every employee in their job. They're taxing sleep. Every mattress is going to have a new tax on it. They're taxing fantasy sports. They're taxing fun. The only thing I think they didn't tax this past week was we had a freak snowstorm, and they didn't tax that.
Senator, thank you for saying that. The question, of course, from here is what comes next? Clearly, Virginia Democrats are just getting started. Could you give us some insight into other tyrannical measures they might be looking at taking?
Well, sure. I mean, some of them they've already done. They've said, we had a bill in that would say, if you commit a crime with a firearm a second time, then you need to be off the street. You have established that you are going to do things that do not keep Virginians safe. And they would not pass that. But they said, if you leave your legally purchased firearm, legally possessed, legally owned in your car, and somebody steals it, then you're the criminal. It is a topsy-turvy view of what the law should be and what we should be doing. We should be protecting Virginians from people that use guns and commit violent crimes. We should not be going after Virginians who are using firearms legally, exercising their Second Amendment rights. It's totally backwards in how they're viewing the state and how they're viewing the Constitution.
Amen, Senator. Amen. And speaking of people who speak out in your state, I've noticed they get punished. Someone we've had on the show recently, one of your colleagues, State Senator Bryce Reeves, a true patriot who is going to task for the people of Virginia, who's facing backlash left and right, all because he has, the fortitude to call out Governor Spanberger. I would appreciate just your perspective on that. I mean, what do you make of the fact that dissent in Virginia is now enough to cost somebody committee assignments?
You just have to keep speaking. That we're on the right side of the issues. We're on the right side of protecting the Constitution, and you just have to keep fighting. Whether we file lawsuits, we exercise our Second and First Amendment rights, but we also have to remember this requires us to vote. If we get out and vote, we can change the direction back in Virginia, change it so that people that are law-abiding, trying to protect their families, trying to earn a good living, are put first, and not people who are committing crimes being put first.
Well said. Senator, thank you for what you're doing to protect the rights of the people of the great state of Virginia, and thank you for your time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day. We're continuing to fight.
Well, folks, that concludes our broadcast today. We truly hope that you enjoyed it. And remember, we always want to hear from you. So please email us your comments, questions, or feedback, and any news stories you'd like us to cover here on the show to therealstory@oann.com. And be sure to follow us on social media too at therealstory_OAN. So until we meet again, God bless you. God bless our troops, and God bless America.
some in the left-wing media are freaking out over this new contract between us at OANN and YouTube TV.
It's dangerous that One American News is being platformed on such a large digital streaming pay TV provider. You're freaking out about the fact that people have choice. You know, like people can't be allowed to hear what they have to say. OAN is not the only channel on YouTube TV. There's like dozens of them. So if you don't like what's being said here, we hope you stay, but there's many other things going on in the world. This is how the left operates, Alicia. They operate in censorship. They don't believe in choice and letting people do their own homework. This is the way the authoritarian left works. They don't believe in choice because they don't like the fact that we don't live in the 1960s anymore with 3 networks and your local newspaper.
We have to respect freedom of the press, the First Amendment, free speech. Remember that.
I want to begin tonight by welcoming and thanking all of our new viewers on YouTube TV. Overnight, One American News welcomed a potential 9.4 million new viewers on YouTube TV. So on behalf of everyone here at OAN, welcome to One American News. We are incredibly excited to have you.
This will allow all YouTube TV subscribers to enjoy 16 hours of live news coverage every single day, as well as all of AWE's lifestyle, travel, and family programming, and it will be available in YouTube TV's baseline package. Now, the Vice President and Global Head of Media at YouTube, Justin Connolly, said this about it. Our goal has always been to provide our subscribers with a wide range of content, which is why we're excited to bring One American News to YouTube TV. This partnership gives One American News access to our growing audience, while also giving our subscribers even more choice when it comes to news and entertainment. And we here at The Real Story are extremely grateful for the opportunity to now reach a wider audience. And we're also grateful for the time you give us each and every single day. And we're excited for the future at this amazing network.